All right, so I just got done finishing my history assignment. Woohoo! Last week I was struggling and I didn't get it done, and I didn't get the one before it done either, and I was just like, ah. Anyway, I have made progress because it's Sunday, but it's 9:51. That is better than 10 something starting it. And I had this thing done at 9:30. It's not ideal, no. If it's due at 11, finishing it at 9:30 is not ideal, no. But I've made progress from last week because I got it done. Yes, and I'm actually pretty proud of my work. Like, did a pretty good job. So hopefully I'll get that full credit, that 100%, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, I had my first venti hot chocolate from Starbucks. First venti drink from Starbucks I've gotten in a really long time. The last venti I ever got was probably in like 2015. And I am really missing some old energy back, like from Reno, and just that time. I could get chills thinking about it, and like, but I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful for so many things, you guys. I'm gonna keep filming as I head home because I got things to say, and I just want to kind of talk about it right now because I am so happy. And first of all, I figured this shortcut out of the Burger King parking lot in Cambridge to get home. Instead of going the long way, you just go the back way, and then you get home so much quicker. But shout out to back ways and shortcuts. But it was funny. I was just in that Burger King, sitting there working on my writing assignment, and they were playing as the business started to slow down, and as it started getting later, and they started cleaning up and stuff. They started playing like radio, like their own radio from somebody's playlist on their phone or something. Oh, there's a kitty cat. Oh, I want to abduct that cat. I want to abduct that cat. But they're playing Drake and stuff, and I haven't listened to Drake in a long time. And I just don't listen to Drake music anymore. And I don't listen to hip hop anymore, really, not really. And so it's interesting. It brought back some memories, some 2016 energy memories. And but anyway, I did have a thought when I was sitting in there. They were playing music that was distracting me. The Burger King music was like totally distracting me. And so I went to the car and got my headphones, my earbuds to put in to kind of block the sound, which didn't work. So started playing my own music, which I never listen to music and study or do schoolwork typically, But you know what? We just made it work anyway. Just got through it and actually started jamming and started getting my stuff going, right? And it actually worked. Man, I'm a little dehydrated. I feel it. But so I worked on that. But here's the thought that came to mind, and I'm really thankful for this thought. I'm really thankful for this truth, actually, because this is totally a truth. But and I am so not trying to say anything bad about my ex, or about any ex I've ever had. But this is something that I realized, and this is something that just makes me very happy. And I also hope that it keeps me focused on making sure that this stays true, because I want this to stay true forever. I don't want a girl to ever take this from me, or more so, I don't want to ever give this up to a girl, or a friend or anyone like that. So when I was in this relationship, I shared a lot of music that was really important to me. I shared a lot of myself with this person, and I honestly sold out a lot of myself to this person. And what I mean is I sold out treasures of myself in order to gain what I was looking for. I wanted a partner, I wanted a relationship, I wanted a soulmate, but in exchange for a partner, a relationship, and or a soulmate or a potential soulmate, I gave up special things. And at the time, to be fair, I wasn't intending to give them up. The intention wasn't giving them up, and I didn't even realize I was giving them up. But I was honestly, and this phrase sounds so harsh because it is so harsh, but the Bible says don't cast your pearls before swine, which means don't give I'm not calling my ex swine or anything like that, but it just means don't throw your good stuff out the door. Like, don't just give it to anyone, right? And that is so true, and I am so quick to do that. But something I realized was there's a lot of special things in my life, special things to me, that don't have a monetary value. They don't have I can't explain. Their value can't be measured with words. It's a priceless value. This is a priceless value. And this is what I realize. You can't go around giving away your pricelessness to people. The things that are priceless to you, the things that are special to you, we all have those things, really special things. And like, I hope it's not too loud in here. I hope you guys can hear okay, because I'm on a bridge. But the things to me in this category, many of these things are music, and other things too, like special movies and just things that are special to me, right? And the goal is, you want to share your special things with your special person. But you know what? I make the mistake of getting too excited too soon, and it happens so many times. It's happened pretty much every time. And I go and share those special things with this person, and then it doesn't last. It doesn't work out. And so it's interesting because it makes you think about how you should be when it comes to interacting with someone. Should you just share these things with someone? I don't know, not at all. But does this mean that you should be closed off and calloused or whatever? No, I don't think you should be closed off and calloused. But at the same time, you've got to be careful about what you share and who you share it with, right? This is so important. This is like, okay, here's the talk, guys, fundamentals. What do you share and who do you share it with, right? Do you just live with your heart on your sleeve with reckless abandon and share it all out there, put it all out there? I've done that. I've done that a lot. And there is virtue in that, because it takes bravery to do that. It takes courage to do that. And you know what? When you put it all out there like that, it will come back to you. They say, like, if you love something, set it free, and if it's yours, it'll come back to you. And that's what I've done. But what I don't want to do is give these things away so soon anymore to two people so easily anymore. And this thought that came to me as I was working on my project in Burger King is that it's about to get dark because we're going into the country. Is that I'm so creepy. Look at me, I'm creepy. I'm creeping in the dark. Creeping in the dark. Just kidding. I was listening to music and I was like, dude, I love this music. And then I thought about, like, why haven't I been listening to this music? And then I thought, well, I haven't really felt like it. And I thought, well, why haven't I really felt like it? And it's like, because you've listened to it so much. And then it was like, yeah, and you know what else? You also got discouraged because you shared a lot of this music with someone that you thought was really special, who was really special to you. But like, I shared it with this person, and you know what happened with it? It didn't really go anywhere. It didn't go, no offense to this person again, but it didn't go to where it was supposed to go. And where it was supposed to go was was supposed to go somewhere special to this person. It was supposed to go somewhere where it meant something. It was supposed to go somewhere where it would be taken care of and loved and appreciated. And I mean, like, maybe I have really high hopes for my significant other, but I'll tell you what, I don't want someone who's gonna be like, well, that's just what Justin likes, you know, that's just what he likes. He likes this, 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 and this, and I like this, 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 and this. I don't want a relationship like that. I want a relationship where it's like, no, you know what I like, you get what I like, and I know what you like, and I get what you like. And we understand each other, and we know each other, and we appreciate each other, and we appreciate each other's interests like that. And we hold each other's interests in our heart. That's what I want. Where it is understood. I want an understanding. I want a mutual understanding. I don't want this light surface level bullcrap. And I don't want someone who's going to be like, you know, why do you, I especially don't want to be with someone who's like, why do you listen to that? Why do you like that? Why do you like that? That's not even cool. Like, why do you like that? Like, so that's so cancerous, so evil and cancerous for a relationship, you know? And I've been with people like that before who are just total haters about things that are important to you. And I hate that, you know? And that was one of the reasons why me and my ex didn't work out. Because she had one of those ideas. She had something that was super important to her. And instead of, you know, she did ask me how I felt about it. And I told her. But instead of asking me what I felt about it and then, like, you know, thinking about things and, like, talking about things, she asked me how I felt about it. And when I told her, she completely fell apart. And it was like a deal breaker. And I was like, wait a minute, this is a deal breaker for you? Like, you're gonna let this be a deal breaker before we even talk about it? Like, we can't even talk about it. And, you know, and it was just like, it was crazy. It was like, no, it was basically like, she was so passionate about something that she couldn't even stand to talk about it. You were either in or out. And I'm not one of those people. I'm not one of those people like that, you know. I guess I am in certain respects, because I guess I have my own things like that, because you know, being a member of the church and believer in the gospel of Jesus Christ is that's like one of my requirements, you know. And I mean, I guess I don't want to compromise here, but I guess I could fall for someone who's not in the church. But at the same time, I've done that in the past and it didn't work. And not to say that that's always going to be the case. And I want someone who's in the church. I want to be married in the temple. I want to be sealed in the temple. I want to be married to someone who is a member of the church, you know? And so I don't want any of that other stuff. I don't want any other religions like that. But you know what? I'm not going to hate someone for believing things different than me. But there comes a point where you have to be able to work things out. You have to be able to talk about things and get along. Because if you're not able to, and it's just not working like that, then it's just not going to work. And so anyway, I was just having some thoughts, and this has led me to obviously some relationship thoughts. But I was just super thankful when I was sitting there listening to my music, and I was going, oh my gosh, wow, yeah. I was like, this is my music. And I was like, I love this music. And I was like, yeah, this music's awesome. And I was like, yeah, this music is awesome. And it's like, yeah, this is your music. I was like, yeah, it is my music. This music's awesome, you know? This is great. And I just felt so unadulterated, you know what I mean? I felt like so pure about it. I didn't feel like, oh wow, well this is passed through her filter. Does she like this music? What does she think about this music? Does she like it? You know? And like, it's so unhealthy when you have to run all the things that you like and all the things that are important to you through someone else's filter and find out if they're good enough for that other person. Like, that's bullcrap. Like, you have to be able to get along with your partner, but if you take all your interests and run them through a filter, which is the other person, and determine whether you like these things based off of whether that person likes these things, that is not that's not healthy, and that's something that I have not always, I've fallen into that trap before, and it happens to the best of us. It's very unfortunate, but I am very thankful. What I'm just realizing is that I'm very thankful to be me. Like I've said before, I like me. I'm very thankful for me, and I'm not sitting around here going, I'm the best, I love myself, I do love myself, but I'm not going crazy over here, focusing on myself too much. But I am saying that it is so important to like the things you like, and to like yourself, and to have a sense of self-worth. You have to be able to look at yourself and say, you know what, I'm all right, at least, because if you don't, then you should be, if you don't think that you're all right, in other words, if you look at yourself and go, you know what, I hate myself, or you know what, I'm a loser, or you know what, if you think any of those kinds of things when you look at yourself, you need to seriously take some time and think about that. Because first of all, what kind of life would it be to live where you believe those kinds of things? And I need to have this conversation with myself too, because I don't always think highly of myself. I don't always think the greatest of myself, and sometimes I think too greatly of myself in the wrong way. I think too highly of myself sometimes, or I get too big for my britches sometimes, and I don't like it. But it is important. It's important to love yourself. It's important to have a sense of self-worth. And it's important to value yourself. Because if someone else loves you, and even if you say no one loves me, and you truly believe that no one loves you, well, God loves you, and that's an undeniable fact. And you can disagree with that too if you want, but it's still true. And if you think that God doesn't love you, and you think nobody loves you, guess what? I love you. And I'm going to tell you right now that you are awesome. And because you are. And if you want to fight me, go ahead and fight me. I'll fight you on it. I'll tell you you're awesome. And I won't give up. I will tell you you're awesome and just not let you win. You don't get to win this one, buddy. You don't get to win this one, you're awesome. So take that, and take that, I don't care. Take it. I don't care. You're awesome. And you're loved. Yeah. What about that? You're loved. Guess what? It ain't going to change. You're loved. And so am I. And so is everyone. But for real though, like for real though, like that, but for real. And so we need to take time to think about that, and think about how, we need to love ourselves, and we need to appreciate ourselves, and we need to think highly of ourselves, not too highly where we get prideful, or we get too highfalutin and things like that, or full of ourselves, not like that, but we need to recognize the greatness that is in us, and that greatness comes from God. Because we were made by Him, and we were made in the image of Him. And you know what my mom always used to say? I don't want to go too long on this and ramble, but I'm saying some really good stuff, so I ain't gonna stop. My mom used to tell us, God don't make junk. And that is so true. He doesn't make junk. So if you think you're junk, guess what? You're wrong. And that's good, because you should be wrong about that. That's not something you want to be true. So yeah, I'm super glad. I'm super thankful for myself, for my originality. I'm super thankful for my friends and all the people in my life that love me and that are part of my circle. I'm thankful for them. Some really special people in my life. But I am thankful for myself as well, and you need to be too. You need to be thankful for yourself as well. And you need to value yourself and think about the things that are important to you, and realize that is legit. Because it matters to you, it matters to God. Because it matters to you, it matters. Because it matters to you, it's important. One way or another. And guess what? There's no going back on that. If it matters to you, it's important. So take that, Sorry about your luck, but that's the truth. No, I'm glad about your luck, because that's good. Yeah. And so I'm super thankful. I'm thankful that there's things that I like and that I enjoy, and that I am enjoying more. And again, nothing against my ex, I've seen 3 foxes tonight, at least 2 different ones. I just saw another one, but this is the 3rd fox I've seen tonight. That's pretty cool. Most foxes I've ever seen in one night. Pretty awesome. Today's my dad's birthday too. But squirrel, sidetrack, sidebar, you know. Nothing against my ex, but I really did. This is gonna sound horrible, but and I don't mean it in a bad way at all. But I put my I put my eggs in the wrong basket. And you have to be careful about where you put your eggs. You can't just go ahead. You don't want to rush to put your eggs in a basket. You want to take your time and make sure you're putting them in the right basket, because eggs have feelings, and you can't just put them. You just can't put them anywhere, and you can't just run around and move them around all the time. Like, it's called being seasick. It's called inertia. You start feeling uncomfortable if you get moved around too much. None of us like being moved around too much, so don't be so quick to put your eggs in a basket, you know? And that's what I need to do. But anyway, I know that right basket is out there for real, and I will put my eggs in that right basket for real. And I know there's going to be someone out there who hears me, sees me, knows me, and loves me, and understands me, you know? And doesn't try to change me, doesn't try to fix me or correct me, or you know, tell me that I need to be different, or I need to like change this thing that I do, or you know, I know cat's in the way. I know that this right person is out there, and I know I will find them. I so know that, and I'm so happy about that. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of share these thoughts with you a little bit tonight here, as they came to me here. But yeah, I love the music that I love. I love the things that I love, and it is okay for me to love those things. It is important to not love things more than you love God, of course, and love things more than you should. But we all have our interests, and we're all lucky to have them. And we should celebrate them. They are the things that make us unique. We are all unique in certain ways. So just deal with it, okay? You're unique, you know, and you're special just the way you are. So that's one of the things that makes you you, and that's a cool thing. That's a good thing. So I'm happy about that, and I'm going to continue to be myself. And I'm going to strive to be myself more and more and more, and not let the world around me. This has been my challenge that I felt for a long time, I've struggled with for a long time, my whole life, and it's still a challenge, and I ain't gonna overcome it anytime soon. Just to be fair, I'm not trying to put a cap on myself, but to be realistic, it's a challenging obstacle to overcome. But I am continuing to make strides to be myself more and more, and to let who I am shine. I was in the Burger King, and yes, it was late, and there weren't a lot of people around and stuff, and nobody was really hearing me or listening to me, and I was listening to a song I really liked, and so I just started singing it, you know? But it's important for us to be who we are, and to not be apologetic for who we are, and to stand out. We're all born to stand out. None of us were made to fit in. The reason we struggle to fit in was because why? Because we were born to stand out. That's why. So anyway, I hope you guys have a great night. I hope you guys have a great week coming up. It's gonna be a great, great, great week. So enjoy this video whenever you're watching it. It's probably already Monday when you're watching this video. But anyway, I just wish the best for you guys. I want you guys to feel God's love. I want you to feel my love, and I want you to know that you are awesome, no matter what. And nobody can keep you down. So don't let anybody keep you down, because you're awesome. So don't let people keep you down, because they have no right to. And I say these things in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen. Bye.